then. Past tense 3.
She went from Minnesota to Sweden. Yeah.
Half Swedish, half Minnesota. Oh no, Triffany, watch out.
Oh no.
Okay, what is... How do I get this thing down?
I fucking hate that spot. Oh.
Oh!
Give that back.
Give me my egg.
Give it back. Give it back now.
Give me egg.
It is mine.
My egg.
Put it on the fire. Let's cook it. No, wait. Yeah, actually bring it to the bonfire. Oh. Well, that works. That actually doesn't work. Let us combine the eggs.
Alright, what does Sheldon want?
Oh wait, I just realized.
Yeah.
Look at the statue that you passed by. You probably have to grapple that and they'll smack the egg with the spoon.
Oh yeah, ancient egg cracker. Perfectly designed to crack a big egg. The tikada masala. The tikada masala seems to use it as a nest.
Skill issue. I'm using it for my egg hatching.
What are we looking for?
Yes, this is the place. In the stories, they called this island Broken Tooth.
Why is it not called Wisdom
So the
Tooth?
story goes, the toxin's influence grew so great and powerful that the sun itself went dark.
Ooh.
I think you're just talking about nighttime.
MagolorRee unleashed her wrath on her errant followers, purging the toxin and sending everything to the depths of the ocean.
Sounds lit.
This crater is the Mother's Wrath?
Looks a lot like wrath to me. But that story never sat right with me. Destroying followers who stray? That isn't the mother I know. She's not the bringer of Bugsnax either. The ancients can't even get their story straight. So what am I supposed to believe? If I can't rely on the wisdom of those past, then all that's left is my own experience. I need to meditate. Child, if you would do me a kindness.
Sure.
You see that eggler shell? I need you to crack open 3 of them. This time it's not a metaphor.
Oh, thank goodness. Egg! Big boy. Biggest boy. Big boy. Biggest boy. Big boy.
Biggest boy.
Oh! Whoa, what are you? Deviled Eggler.
Eggler.
That's not the Eggler I know and love.
That really is a devil. Why is it on fire?
Because it's a deviled Eggler. It's the devil.
But like,
Ooh, I have an idea.
I don't remember ever setting it on fire.
These love chocolate. So what if I...
But, well, what does that guy love? Maybe try to just drench him in it.
He loves hot sauce. These
Use
love
the-
chocolate. So...
Use the hot sauce on the Millie Mochi.
Ooh, I have an idea. Maybe this'll work? Or... I realize I don't have... I realize I didn't bring the shrink spice with me.
They say small for a pretty good amount of time.
Yeah. But still, going over here is kind of a distance. But thank goodness grabbing the snack grappler with this thing. Alright. Oh! Here they come! Ah, get both of them! No! Get them! What?
You did. Well, to be fair, you shrunk 1.
I got a deviled Eggler, but at what cost?
You shrunk 1. Now just grab. Now just set yourself on fire and ram into them.
Ooh, better idea. Alright, I need to be quick enough for this.
Millie.
Millie.
sound so just not. You can tell like this is one of those Bugsnax that's just not entirely there. They just kind of. I don't think these things have higher brain function. I'm gonna be honest. One is stuck in the ground right now. Let's be honest. These things aren't thinking. They're just mochi.
Millie Mochi. So we got a pilot bite, and then we got a deviled egglor as well.
We have. I'm assuming Shelda wants us to feed her 3 of them.
I assume. Actually, let me check the quest. So he wants a pilot bite and a silly sticks. Temple entrance. Throw shrink spice at 50. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do this. We're doing this right. We're doing this right.
I wonder what happens if you just like randomly throw it at someone. Like just grapple it and throw it at like Chandler before we do the fluty.
Well, I mean, we're gonna find out what happens with the shrink spice.
Throw it. Instead of making Chandler big, let's just make him small.
Ah! The goggles! They do nothing! Ah! If you couldn't tell, that was rather unpleasant. However, having experienced that, I have learned 2 very important facts. 1, the substance does not work on grumpuses. 2, I should not do that again.
Yeah.
I am no closer to obtaining a usable sample of shrink spice. However, I believe we may learn something from the local Bugsnax.
Alright.
Use the shrink spice to capture 1 Chedorb and 1 Millimochi. Then transform me with those specimens.
I have those. Hand and leg.
Hand and leg.
I want to catch another Chedorb. These guys look so funny. Like, look how big those things are.
He's wet.
They're literally a rolling boulder. Also, I wonder what they're based off of, because I have never heard of that, like... It's probably based off a type of cheese that I'm not aware of. Like, I've heard of mozzarella, I've heard of...
Port wine cheese ball, apparently.
Port wine cheese ball?
And apparently a giant ostracod.
A what? Oh, it's your appeal bug thingy!
Chedorb.
Alright, I got another Chedorb.
Oh, that looks nightmarish.
The bug that's based off?
Yeah. Here, let me send you a picture of it.
Right.
And like put it in the video too. Everyone else ought to see what this thing is.
No worries. Turn his leg into Millie Mochi.
Millie Mo. Yum, yum, yum.
Millie Mo.
Really more.
Oh!
Ah, decently competent work. Unfortunately,
I can't tell what is what on this thing. Are those things its eyes?
Interesting
I-
results.
Let
In
me
their
see.
shrunken state, the Bugsnax here are not fundamentally different from those on
Oh!
Tooth proper.
What the fuck is that thing? That
Yeah, I have no idea.
That looks like a barrel eye fish. What the fuck?
Why must the because I think it said that thing was from the ocean, so
Alright,
no surprise there.
why do they grow so big?
I am still forming my hypotheses, but I presume the process is endemic to this island, and the spice was created to inhibit it.
Are there any side effects?
None beyond the usual. After all, Chadlow ate a bunga royale as soon as we arrived, and he seems alive and well.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's dead in the water.
You said this would be simple.
It will be simple. I am merely exhausting every avenue of study. It's called being thorough. Look it up. Now, I've observed chocolants capable of maintaining a small size. This may present a more stable vessel for the spice. Regrettably, I must not eat it, delicious though it may be. So, bring one to my science trough, please.
Okay.
Suck the spice out of its ass.
No! Alright, so put a chocolate in 50's trough.
I mean, where else are you supposed to get it from?
Pylobite! Pylobite, I love you!
Set it on fire. Burn it. Now.
Why can't I go through it?
Initiate Order 66. Burn it.
Also, hon, I have a question.
Hmm.
What is your favorite?
Oh.
What is your favorite pie?
I actually don't really eat pie all that much. I'd say pumpkin.
I like pumpkin, but there's also like this pie that my sister makes every now and again, but it's not technically a pie, it's more of like a dessert pie. But it is Oreo pie. Like Oreo cream pie.
Ignite him. Set him ablaze.
Alright, let's rush
Who
in.
knows the boss? Destroy.
Alright, let's shrink all those Bugsnax. We should be good.
Reduce Broken Tooth to an inferno.
I still don't get why it's not named... Oh! Right when it was about to break. Come here, buddy! Really?
Because it...
Oh.
Yeah. A trilobite is... apparently a member of a group of extinct fossil arthropods.
Yeah, but this guy looks so cute! I mean, look at that little pie smile.
I think you should have set him on fire.
No! I'm not gonna set Pylobite on fire.
Reduce Broken Tooth to an inferno. Do it now.
Touch the cow. Do it now.
You know you want to. There's fire everywhere. You're having to light these stupid torches, but why not make Broken Tooth the torch?
Alright, so we need to... How the fuck would we do this?
You're not listening to me.
We need the peanut butter... Peanut butter this bitch!
You missed.
I realized these guys are gonna be a problem because of... I realized it's really fucking weird for the group guys to be covered.
You have made giant walking Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
Beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up.
I said Reese's Puffs. Hey. Oh, hurry on up here so we can get them. Woo!
They are fast.
Thanks, Travis.
Bitch.
So we definitely need to catch all the chocolates around here because I know they're gonna be a...
There's one on his back.
Oh. I'm really curious. How do we catch this thing?
I stole your egg, you stupid spider.
Okay. Why does this still have a... I don't think that string is meant to come out his back, but okay.
That thing has a dumpy.
Bye-bye now.
Get it.
Whoa! Remind me to ask Snorpy for one of those
Well,
grapplers.
the second Triffany said bye-bye, my stream froze.
Oh. This is gonna be tricky. Oh! Buddy! I Come here.
Are you just going to send one all the way back to the base?
No. Because there was a trampoline thing that was nearby.
You have to be slow. Look at his eyes. Look at his bull soul eyes.
I believe
The only things that he thinks are trampolines and nothing else.
Oh no! Don't cry!
What's he doing? Where'd he go? You have to be really slow with him. Oh shit.
Bitch! Well, we got him here. In fact, he's heading over to his trampoline right now. Look at him. Whoa! Hi, buddy! I want to give this thing a big hug. And be like,
I wouldn't. I don't like.
No, like the way
I don't like bugs.
The way I would be held up by the fucking silly sticks is like being like held up like a sloth.
Like that basically just long cat.
Yeah. I'm just like holding on to silly sticks like a fucking sloth, like a three-toed sloth. I love three-toed sloths. I think they're the cutest things in the entire world.
You want to know what kind of? Oh, he did the thing.
Yeah.
You want to know what kind of? Do you want to know what animal that has sloth in the name that isn't?
What
you know. Why?
Why? You are such a dickbag.
Screw it. Just douse it in the stuff.
Fuck you. I'm gonna use a snack trap on you, even though you hate it.
So, do you want to know what kind of animal that is? Like, it has sloth in the name, but like it's actually just terrifying.
What is it?
There's this thing in some Asian countries called sloth bear.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It actively targets people. And the one video I've seen of it looks like it had rabies. But it didn't. That's just how it is.
I made a bridge.
Set the spider on fire. Set him on fire.
I assume what we have to do is bring him down with cheese? That's the only thing I can think of.
Sorry if I'm being annoying about... Probably being annoying by overly asking about fire, but like I just like fire, and also that guy deserves it.
Yeah, because he's being a douche. No, come back!
Ignite him! Ignite him right now.
It's a shame I can't use a fucking gravitational buggy ball on you, because this would be a lot easier. Okay, we need to bring him.
Here,
like...
just lather the floor with it. Lather the floor with it, or lather them with it. Oh god, she's in.
Okay, we need to hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. No! What? Hit it! Hit it! Hit it!
Trick shot. He has one of the ants.
What? Got him!
There he is.
Oh god. That actually hurt me.
That's what they sound like.
Alright, so we need to break open 3 of those egg lures. So there's an egg here. Multitasking is my passion.
Graphic design is my passion.
Graphic
cut to the, like, it was, like, literally just put up statistically the worst thing you've ever fucking seen for graphic design. Like, it can barely even be considered art, and yet it's called graphic design for some unknown reason.
Oh. I just put like a PNG
So, like,
of like a shitty ass cat, and just like put it in like a rainbow background with Comic Sans that just says graphic design and animation.
You know the usual Vanoss thumbnail background? Just use that.
Yeah. Alright, so where... Did we get all the acorns? Hold on.
Have we already been going for an hour?
Almost. Like, almost an entire hour. I mean, this thing has...
Damn.
I mean, it's all been... Like, we only have like 7 minutes left of this recording, but... well, it's just this recording, because, like, well, I have to, like, split the captures in parts. So that way it's easier to process.
So let's put the chocolant in the oh no oh dear.
Oh dear.
He rejected you. And I think that thing's pissed at you.
No, he loves me. He just doesn't know it yet.
I don't think he liked you. You were kind of sulking around near his nest. I don't think he'd like you very much. If regular birds are anything to go off of, they will dive bomb you if they even think you're near their nest.
Alright, so...
So, like, what's going to stop this thing from just leaving?
I brought the Bugsnax!
At last, a viable sample. Now I can extract the powder and finally put this mystery to rest.
Oh boy.
This requires my
I think-
utmost concentration, and you ask far too many questions. You may return when I found my answer.
Well, excuse me if I ask too many questions. And then we need to give you...
They don't want you to see it suck them out. Yes.
And then...
Oh.
I think I ate too much. So good, though. No regrets. Hey, while you were out there, I've been thinking. Before I go, I need some major guidance.
Alright.
Normally, there's.
I think you need a bit more than guidance, my friend.
I think you need to lie down because fucking...
If not now, when?
Because
This man's gonna have...
I've had
This man is eating what now?
I've had like a full stomach before, and it's not good. I've actually had many times where I actually have to almost throw up. Alright, let's get
Like a watermelon, a huge cheeseburger, some whatever the fuck his arms are, some club sandwiches, a watermelon, a taco. Yeah, this guy's gonna be having some fucking horrible acid reflux later.
Let's get you some guidance.
Alright, Shelda's waiting.
Okay.
Hey, Sheldog, can I get some of your wisdom?
Always, my child.
I'm worried about Snorpy.
Once more shall you be reminded. Snorpy is safer than we, Chandlo. Ease your burden.
That's not what I mean. I'm worried about the way he's been. All the paranoid stuff, the anxiety. I thought bringing Snorpy out here, out into nature, it might mellow him out. Flush all the bad vibes out of his system. But it's only gotten worse. I've known Snorpy all my life, but it feels like he's getting further away from me and I just don't know what to do.
One must, in the path of the mother. No, hold on. One does not want one's words to be misinterpreted when one says, that boy needs therapy.
Well, yeah, for sure. And I'm trying to do that. I make sure he's safe, I listen to his problems, I try to help him.
Mother Nature says you have the big gay. Stop it. You upset her. Only then will your problems be resolved.
Understand.
Now stop before I beat you with this firewood.
Lost in a maze of his own making, and it will take a professional to help him escape.
That's a lot to take in.
Step back. Get back to your tent before it spreads.
While I'm still out here, I want to talk to Triffany and Floofty too. There's still more I gotta know, you know?
Yeah.
Why must I ruin these things? He probably said something very emotional, very heartfelt, but like I was too busy laughing.
I think we should be able to go on for another minute, I think.
Mother Nature says you have the big gay. Back to your tent even before it spreads.
How's the analysis going?
Blast it all! I do not need your distractions. I've
Shut
obtained
up.
dried particles of plant slurry. I have no way to analyze them. It's like living in the Stone Age out here. Perhaps if I had a particle separator, an electron microscope, and a degree in botany. Bah, plants are not my area of expertise.
A degree in botany. We do know an herbalist.
You cannot be serious. I would sooner eat my bow tie than listen to a word of Shelda's advice.
Shut the fuck up or I'm gonna turn you into fucking mochi. How about that? What are you afraid of?
Afraid? I simply
That's not
do
the worst
want
thing
to
you could
waste
turn
my
them into.
valuable time being lectured on archaic moral dichotomies.
You are out of your depth here.
Yes, I admit that I am frustrated. Under normal circumstances, I could do this without assistance. Very well. Since you clearly won't stop pestering me about this, let us go see Shelda.
Yes. Because you're a dick
One
biter.
senses the reek of a foul presence.
Cease your hostilities, Shelda. I am here on business. I've been informed that you may possess a rudimentary understanding of phytochemical reactions, which I am in need of.
Strike the stars from the sky! The Wicked One has come to me for guidance. But surely one's ancient ways are far too primitive compared to the miracles of modern science.
Oh.
I do not appreciate your sarcasm. If you do not wish to help me, then simply say so and be gone with you.
One would never. It is one's path to offer guidance to all who seek it, no matter how undeserved.
One senses the vaccinated one.
Then I require...
Let me guess. You believe in science, don't you?
Quick about it. Please.
I listen to Mother Nature, and she says is bullshit.
Of the mother, though its purpose I cannot condone. If that is what you desire.
Oh, let me guess. You believe masks work too? Fucking simpleton.
What? Don't sniff.
I know that.
I'm gonna huff that fucking thing.
I'm gonna huff the shit of this.
Subtle aromas. Witch hazel, cinnamon, black tea. Each a natural remedy for inflammation. And among these astringents,
Among
oil of vitriol.
Oil of vitriol? That's sulfuric acid.
Oh.
Common but powerful desiccant.
oh,
It certainly explains the burning sensation.
Floofty, did you tell the journalist to throw acid at you?
Well, this has been surprisingly not lots of time. I am going to leave now. I may call on your services again.
And you're welcome.
Okay. Ask Swifty to talk to Chandler or ask Triffany to talk to Chandler. Chandler wants to talk to you.
Oh? I suppose it was only a matter of time. Tell Chandler I will be with him shortly.
Alright.
Are we here to speak ill of my brother? I will gladly go first. Complaint 1 of 294.
No,
Jesus.
that's not why I asked you here.
Jeez.
But I do want to talk about Snorpy. He wasn't like this when we were kids, right? I mean, he wasn't always so on edge, was he?
Snorpington has always had his imagination and his moral compass. But no, I suppose he's gotten markedly more distraught since our project's dissolution.
What happened between you two? I mean, I heard some of it from him, but I always wanted to hear your side too. And Snorpy doesn't really like me talking to you.
Oh, I'm aware. I have a pile of threatening letters to that effect. However, I will gladly take this opportunity to set the record straight. We were working together on a government-funded research project. Advanced prosthetics that are 10 times stronger than an ordinary Grumpus. But our dear Snorpington discovered that the government had less than savory plans for that technology. And despite my protestations, he tried to make those plans public knowledge.
Well, yeah, I don't blame him. Even you gotta admit, that's pretty jacked up, dog.
Am I the world's only optimist? That technology would have saved lives. If it must either exist with some consequences or not exist at all, I think the choice is clear.
Oh, we have a spectator.
Say when you aren't the one living with the consequences.
Yeah, where did you come from? Shoo!
Why is there a vampire there?
Snorpington agreed with you. He tried to play whistleblower, but before he could make a sound, we were both fired. And after that, there was a campaign to slander both of us, to discredit any allegations he might still make.
So, there really was a conspiracy against you two?
If you must call it that. But only the most boring sort with paperwork and lawsuits.
Still, that means it's not all in his head.
Don't mistake justification for reason. Snorpington has moved well beyond the realities of our situation.
All right, Flifty. Thanks for telling me all that.
Happy to have enlightened you. Honestly, I expected this conversation to involve more shouting and headlocks.
Nah, not this time. We're cool. But hey, we
This
should
time?
talk more often. And maybe I can show you how to headlock me.
Perhaps. But for now, my work beckons.
We are solving problems with our mind.
So let's get Triffany and then we'll call it a night.
Whee!
I think I've ruined this game enough.
Chandler wants to talk to you.
Oh, I'm happy to chat with Chandlo. Let's meet by the campfire.
And then it'll suddenly become
What's going
nighttime
on,
again.
Chandlo?
Triffany, you know
Oh.
about history and like ancient
How's there a fire going on? It's
societies.
raining.
Shelda said
Magic.
Snorpy's lost in a maze of delusion. But what if it's not a delusion? What if there really is a Grumpinati?
Well, I've done some research on my own, and near as I can tell, there's no such thing. At least not in the way you see in the movies. There's no shadowy cabal secretly in control of the world. Real conspiracies can happen. And heck, there was an old literary society called the Grumpinati, but aside from the name, it's not at all what Snorpy talks about.
Are you sure? I mean, I've seen Snorpy's charts, and they kind of make sense.
Kinda is the important word here, though. Look, there are points of data on that chart that are real.
I like how she literally just skipped over the room that we opened up that had that key in it that was shaped like a giant triangle and like was easily more advanced than that entire dusty old place.
Yeah.
What I...
Let it go, my child.
Point is, Snorpy might be a talented engineer, but he's no historian, and he's certainly not immune to bias, you know?
Yeah,
That's true.
I guess you're right. I hope you're right. Thanks for talking to me, Trip Dog.
No problem! And if you ever want to know more about failed conspiracies throughout history, you know where to find me.
Oh boy. Wait, I have one last thing before we go. Snorpy, I know you were talking shit about me, but
As I said, this is not the. Oh, maybe this is the worst thing you could have turned them into. It looks like they're infected with some parasitic fungus.
my god. Hey.
This is a horror game.
I know it is.
I'm so sorry for just ruining like that whole heart to heart between Chandlo and Shelda.
Oh my god, what the fuck is this?
His flesh is made of tin.
Fuck it, for meme's sake, I'm gonna make him full
Macaroni. He just looks like a piss goblin now.
Wait, no. He looks like Freddy Freaker.
Oh my god, yeah! I was thinking, why does he look familiar? Oh, that's why.
Oh, sweet mother of God. So, I like to point out that she has a lock on the books. As to prevent herself from eating. Anyways.
But yeah.
Yeah.
It's just I'm sorry for like ruining that little heartfelt with just saying Mother Nature senses you have the big gay.
What happened?
I dropped something.
Oh, what did you drop?
I dropped my phone.
Oh.
Just Mother Nature says you have the big gay. Stop it before I beat you with this firewood. Back to your tent. Back to your tent before it spreads.
Oh my god! my capybara plushie is disappointed.
Conservative Shelda. Doth one sense the vaccinated one? Let one guess. You think 9/11 wasn't faked, do you?
Oh god. Hey.
And I suppose JFK wasn't an inside job, huh? Liberal.
Hey, listen to recording of me.